Guys, this is the final match of the final series of the grand finals of the Pinnacle. Here we go. We have, well, Baron Geddon against the Paladin is pretty quite strong.
I think he'll mulligan it, though, right?
Well, yeah, but then he might even draw it later. I think you don't keep it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can argue that you could, because you are starting second, right?
Firebat actually keeps True Silver Champion. True Silver is really good at taking out Armor Smith and Acolyte, so that makes sense. But, you know, unfortunately for him, Harrison Jones is a card in Xixo's hand, so...
But here you go, you see Cairn, and remember Cairn is, like, super amazing against Warrior. Like, that's just tactical sick.
Muster for battle. Do you think that can get Harrisoned for, like, 4 or 5 cards?
Yeah, I mean, if you lose 3 cards like that to a Harrison, it's just a complete blowout.
So, Xixo's thinking about Cruel Taskmastering or armoring up here. Maybe, you know, develop his board a little bit, but otherwise, I mean, you're not really getting that much value from Cruel Taskmaster.
Right, and of course, you do muster a turn 3. It's just too good. Like, you only lose the 1 card that your opponent right now has, unfortunately, so, and what can you do?
So Xixo's definitely saving his coin. So one more turn of not using your coin here. Oh, Whirlwind Armor up next turn, Harrison.
Yep, that's the way to do it. I mean, I guess you can only Harrison 2 durability.
I guess that's still okay.
It's reasonable, but it's not going to be a blowout, I guess, because Sword actually deals with the Harrison afterwards.
Yeah, you can also just go Sludge Belcher and trade your Shredder for Harrison. I wonder if that's better. I'm not sure.
Is that better?
Not sure. Probably not.
I mean, I guess
close, maybe.
It is pretty close because either way, you're going to play Cairn next turn. So it depends on which kind of thing you want to establish going into it. Harrison is going to drop down here because you are going to guarantee the card to be useful. We see a lot of people holding to Harrison and not doing anything with it, and that is like really, really bad.
Yeah, Xixo draws 2 pretty important cards here, Dr. Boom and Baron Geddon going into these late game turns. So,
but one of the disadvantages of those right now is that you are at turn 5. You did coin out. Oh my God, that was fine. Okay, that's a pretty good.
Perfect top deck.
Yeah.
This actually deals with Cairn next turn too, to some extent, like half of it at least.
Yeah. And what do you have? We have a Sun Fury, normal 2/3. Cog Hammer actually seeing play here.
Yeah. Firebat's putting a lot of pressure with these mid-range minions. Even though you can remove the first half of Cairn, you're still taking 4 damage, and you still need a way to remove the Yeti after.
So it's kind of like a giant in a way, would you say? Right, you're taking 8 damage from it.
Yeah, he's gonna shield block, shield slam, probably.
So you're not taking 8 damage from it, so that's a pretty good clear. Black Knight is gonna be pretty decent, I think.
Yeah, especially against this next turn Sludge Belcher, probably. Or Tyrion.
No. It's gonna be basically be put on Sludge Belcher here.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not gonna save Black Knight for Tyrion.
What a turn, right? I mean, sure, this turn kind of makes it so that Xixo's turn 7 is kind of delayed, but Black Knight is always gonna be a Black Knight. It's not gonna change. So many cards in Xixo's hand. He has 10 cards, right?
Yeah, I think it's because Harrison drew so many cards. I think Xixo's actually thinking about this turn a lot, whether to Black Knight or even Dr. Boom here, because maybe you want to spend all your mana, and Black Knight doesn't actually take up the second half of the Sludge Belcher.
Sure, but the other choice here would be to Baron Geddon, I guess. But, I mean, if you run Black Knight, you use Black Knight. Okay? Like, that would be my understanding, right?
Like, you might not get as much value later on.
Right, and Tyrion's gonna come down here. Wow, that's actually perfect news, right? Your opponent doesn't have silence here. Tyrion might actually seal the game right now if Xixo doesn't have a good way to deal with this creature.
Yeah, it's so hard to just, like, drop Dr. Boom to Tyrion or something. Like, you have so much damage on board already, and Firebat has even more damage. He has an Owl to deal with a potential Sylvanas, Coghammer just to push in even, push in more damage, I guess. And also it gives the Divine Shield, which is really annoying as well.
So here, if you are Xixo, what are you thinking about? You have all these big bombs. You just dropped Baron Get in immediately.
Yeah, Baron Geddon removes the 2 non-Tyrian creatures and actually procs the Divine Shield, which is also really
look
important.
Look at this Coghammer.
Coghammer free kill on the Baron Geddon.
Yeah,
unfortunately, you don't get to
kill.
attack face, but you know it's too good of a free kill. So
yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna drop some more creatures down here. You know, maybe a Blood Knight would be pretty good. I mean, you're really not gonna squeeze in Val. Oh no, you don't.
Oh
really
wow, he actually saves the Blood Knight here. That's kind of weird because Warrior has no creatures, and you're actually kind of threatening lethal already. You know, just putting a little bit more on board is so big here. It seems.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a great play. But instead, what's gonna be happening? Xixo here is going to roll in and execute to defeat Tyrion, spawning the the Ashbringer. But Dr. Boom is probably gonna come down here with 7 mana.
It's like the perfect way to spend all your mana after the whirlwind execute. Fortunately for Xixo, he has Alexstrasza, so if you just slowly work down the Warrior's life with this Ashbringer, eventually you're gonna get punished by Alexstrasza, maybe.
Alright, Consecrate gonna come down here. Not the best Consecrate in the world, and wow. I think Firebat might just lose here.
Does he just play the Blood Knight? Even though the Divine Shield's pretty important, I mean, I think you want a 6/6 here instead of a 3/3.
Yeah, and I mean, you save the Blood Knight, you're gonna keep on saving it, it's not gonna bring you anything.
Wow.
Oh man. I'm not a big
playing this so slow.
Yeah. Not a fan.
Yeah. But, Xixo is so close to lethal as well. He has Grom Cruel Taskmaster combo. So as long as he can deal with this.
Xixo is kind of close to dying too, but then at the same time, what burst does Paladin have? Like, I'm not really sure if I like the non-Blood Knight play here, right? I mean, if you don't play Blood Knight, you don't have a chance for lethal. And we see that if there was a Blood Knight play, it would have been a very awkward turn for Xixo, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. So close, like everyone's so close to lethal. There's like, this game is pretty dynamic here. They're both trying to, squeeze in the kill and then also try to stay alive as long as possible. I'm not sure what I'm expecting to see. Based on what I see in both players' hands, it looks like the best move is something like Fire Your War Axe and just kill the Annoyatron, armor up, and maybe make a whole bunch of Acolytes of Pain. But, the safer move is Alexstrasza, I guess. So.
No, does do the Alexstrasza, does do the safer move. So Leon has into equality would be a big. Oh my god!
Whoa!
So if he didn't use Alexstrasza, he would have been dead, right? Wow. Wait, so
off
he
by one,
Leon
I
has
think
equality
still,
here, right? Isn't that the only play right now to Leon has an equality?
Wow, yeah, I guess. He needs to draw this equality because that's 15 points of damage staring him in the face. And we know that Xixo actually has some more damage in his hand with Fire War Axe and Grom and Cruel. So
Quartermaster, Sword, and BGH is too slow! BGH, you're too slow to the party! So now I guess you do whack the face, I mean...
Wow, and is Firebat dead?
Firebat's not dead.
No, he just lay on hands. Never mind.
Yeah. He's not dead just yet, but it's still a very tense situation here. I think you do go for the face, and you know what? It's actually really funny.
What?
If Xixo leaves these 1/1s alive, he might die too.
Quartermaster. Oh yeah, he has no AoE. This is really awkward.
This is so tense. Ah.
Yeah, I think Xixo can make a nice move though with Fire War Axe on the Annoyatron, maybe Cruel Taskmaster on one of the ones. And I guess you can leave. Oh, how much can you really leave alive? Actually, maybe you have to kill both. Maybe you have to punch it with your 7/4 or 8/8 even.
This is definitely a really tense situation here. I mean, it seems like Firebat is so ahead. But at the same time, Ashbringer is going to do 5 damage, and Wow! Alex,
Wow, he punches the 1-1. Yeah, I guess he had to. YOLO Ragas!
Oh my god, if Rag misses the face, it's game over. Right? It is game over.
Because of the
quartermaster.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Taskmaster. Oh my
wow,
god.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
That's so smart. Because now there's no way for Firebat to deal with... Oh, equality consecrate!
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh my god. Wow. What a fight. This is insanity.
Yeah. Wow,
No, this is not happening.
Good.
This is not happening, is it? Oh my lord. Xixo throws his head back in like WTF mode did I just do. Ashman is gonna come down here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a muster. You just refill the board. Oh my god. What a turnaround!
Wow, and now you're threatening lethal in so many ways, because you're threatening lethal with True Silver, and you're also threatening lethal with Quartermaster. Still at 16 life, Grom Cruel is only 12 damage, so...
No! Oh no, Xixo is dead!
He is dead!
There's no way!
Deck equality.
No. He could Cruel Taskmaster the Acolyte for Whirlwind, but he's still dead. Sword
Acolyte of Pain, Cruel Tasker for Whirlwind into drawing a shield block.
Oh no, that is not happening, is it?
See if it happens.
No, wow, that is insane.
Wow,
what a final game.
What a final and what a game! Like the last top deck.
I'm just baffled. I did not expect that.
Yeah. It really came down to the equality, because without the equality, Firebat would have been dead next turn.
Wow, I am kind of speechless. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys. I think everybody needs to take a break after that. We're gonna have the winners interview as well, and of course we're gonna wrap things up. So stay tuned, guys. Grab a breather. Welcome back, guys, to the Pinnacle. This is the winners interview. We have Firebat here. This is your champion for the last tournament of 2014. Wow, that was a very amazing series, Firebat. Like, how do you feel after that?
Exhausted. I feel totally drained. It's been a really long day. There's been a lot of games, a lot of really tough games, a lot of really close games. A lot of them went to actually like full count, so definitely exhausting.
Yeah, you played a lot today. Every series just like, kind of full. And man, that final series though, I really forget about everything else, because me and Strife were talking about how grand finals used to be like a sweep and whatnot. But Alex Strada top deck from Xixo, your equality top deck, and then Harrison all arounds. Man, that was just insane.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's basically what we say after that. But yeah, I guess we'll go to Strife for some questions before. Because I don't know what to say right now. So Strife, go ahead.
All right. I have one question prepared, and it's about Sneed's old treasure. Because me and Amaz are always talking about, we're always joking about Sneed's. We saw the card in your hand lock, but it was never played, and we were always wondering, when is the best time to play Sneed's? And we go to every single turn where it's like past turn 8, and you have Sneed's. It's like every turn there's a better move, and can you explain to us maybe like is this card good? Do you like it? When is it good? What does it do?
I really like it in handlock in the like heavy control matchups, like handlock mirror or against warrior. So that handlock had 2 big game hunters, and it was really geared towards those matchups. Against warrior, Jiraxis can sometimes not be such a good option, because you need like an empty board to be able to first play Jiraxis, and then it can be countered really hard by Harrison. So the Sneed's Old Shredder is sort of taking the place of Jiraxis as your last threat. So after their Sylvanas is gone, because Sneed's is really, really weak to Sylvanas. So you wait for their Sylvanas to be gone, and then you can play Sneed's with the Sunfury Protector to sort of simulate what Jiraxis does, which is kind of like give you 7 health, because it's got 7 health, and then give you a bunch of powerful minions, and it gives you another minion when it dies. So that's sort of the purpose of it, because you don't want something that's like just going to die as your last threat. I don't know. It really helps extend the game and allow you to take it into fatigue and go for the long game approach. But Fortunately, I didn't have to go a super long game with my handlock matchups. I was able to win in sort of like the mid game of the handlock games, which still felt like a really long time because the mid game for handlock's like turn 20, but didn't actually need it.
So what's the coolest minion you've ever gotten from Sneeds? You know,
The coolest minion?
the death rattle.
The 7/7 Nepulon, the Shaman Legendary. So.
All right, I'll let you go.
Still stand behind, you know, Sneeds is good in handlock, right? If you're playing a super greedy control.
Well, it's terrible in a lot of matchups. Like, it's terrible against any aggro deck. It's terrible against mid-range decks. It's terrible into Sylvanas. So whenever you play it, you have to watch for their Sylvanas. And that deck also has one owl. So I had to like really hold the owl and not silence things for tempo when I had plenty of opportunities to. Or as soon as I could get Sylvanas plus Shadow Flame, then I can use the owl offensively. And then I have Sylvanas plus Shadow Flame to counter their Sylvanas. And it's really just like the last card you play. It's sort of like a Deathwing. Except you taunt it up.
Kind of makes sense. Yeah. All right. And of course, finally, I know you prepared a long time for this tournament. Right? That's what you were telling me. And do you have any shout outs to give to, or can you explain, like, you know, kind of your practicing methods or whatnot?
I practiced a lot with Tides of Time and recorded that practice, and I'm going to like show it on my stream later. So I practiced with Tides of Time. I practiced with Purple Drank. I practiced with a guy named Frozen, and that's about it for the like practice partners for this tournament. But I practiced with each of those players for like 8 hours each. Okay. So, and then did a lot of spreadsheets and stats on my own. So I'm like tweeted before the tournament that I was going to share all of my preparation. So yeah, I'm going to be within the next few days uploading all of that and for everyone to see all of the tournament prep I did for this event.
Yeah, awesome. And of course, we do have to like mention the you know, unfortunate DDoS incident. I think all the players handled it really well, so I have to give a big shout out to them. And of course, a big shout out to the production crew as well. I mean, we did stay up a bit to like, you know, get everything sorted out, make sure it didn't happen for today's stream. So yeah, it's really good. And of course, let this tournament be kind of like a warning. I mean, it's really good that this happened before a bigger tournament might have happened that you know, might be more important or whatnot. Because even though this is like a $5,000 tournament is pretty important, it won't be more important if something, you know, even bigger comes along. So tournament organizers, be prepared for it, and always glad to see Hearthstone players, you know, just helping the scene out and making it easy for players to work around it. So finally, we'll take a last look at the brackets. Firebat is your champion here with a 3-2, basically a 3-2 series against Xixo, and really a lot of long series with Firebat. I mean, Xixo was just dominating every single round up until the grand finals where Firebat did give a run for his money, and Firebat is going to be the champion of the Pinnacle. I'm pretty sure that there will be more tournaments, so of course you guys will stay tuned. We do need to give a shout out to DTwo.com. We do want to give a shout out to Twitch, and of course your Wood Watchers for making this all happen. I mean, without those guys, you know, this tournament would not exist. So thank you so much, guys. And of course, to you viewers for tuning in. I know this has been like, you know, an extra day of a stream, so it's kind of awkward for you to tune in. But thank you so much for doing so anyways. And I think that's really it. Strife, do you have any last words to say before we head off?
Yeah, I guess congratulations is in order for Firebat again for me. You know, nice to see all the games. And enjoy the rest of the year, everyone. So. Yeah.
All right. Go Team Archon, right?
Go Team Archon.
All right. So from production is Pinnacle, from the admin of Slight, StrifeCro, Amaz, and Firebat here. We wish you a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2015, guys. Take care.